Hi there, grade 11s. So on this lesson, we're going to prove the following identity. So let's look at what we have and then let's choose the side that we can work on. Remember, we need to know the most complicated side. So according to me, the left-hand side is what we need to work on. So I'm just going to rewrite the left-hand side, the sine to the power 4 theta minus the cos to the power 4 theta. So this is the difference of squares. Please make sure that you know how to factorize the difference of squares. So now when I factorize this, I'm just going to open two brackets and have the sine theta on both sides of the brackets. Then also have the cos theta on both sides of the bracket. The other side will be negative, the other side will be positive. But remember, the sine is squared, the sine is squared. Same applies. The cos is squared, the cos is squared. So now I just want to rewrite this thing so that everything can make sense for everyone. So this is just sine squared theta minus the cos squared theta. Then we have the sine squared theta plus the cos squared theta. So please remember that we have an identity that says sine squared plus cos squared is 1. So everything inside this bracket is just 1. And this side we still have the sine squared theta minus the cos squared theta. So now we need to only have what? We need to only work with a trig ratio of sine. So I'm going to change this cos squared theta and use the identity. So I'm not sure if we should just remind everyone which identity am I referring to. So remember, if I have the sine squared theta plus the cos squared theta, this is equals to 1. This is the reason why we substituted this to be 1. So now I need to find out what is the cos of theta equals to. We can take the sine to the other side and it will change sign. So where there's cos squared theta, we can simply substitute 1 minus the sine squared of theta. So let's quickly do that and see what we have, because what we are trying to prove, we don't have any cos, which means that we need to change that cos is negative into inside the bracket. This will be 1 minus the sine squared theta. So what's next? Let's take this thing down this other side. So we need to multiply out the brackets by the negative. So this will just be sine squared theta minus 1. Then we is going to be plus, what is that? It's plus the sine squared theta. So guys, please make sure that when you multiply out your brackets, you do that carefully. So now sine squared and sine squared are the like terms. When you add them, you get 2 the sine squared theta minus 1. So therefore now you can start celebrating. Left hand side is equals to right hand side. I know the feeling, guys, when you do this in an exam and you get it right. So this is how we prove the identity using the difference of squares. So if you are watching from TikTok, please make sure that you follow, join the family, and we'll make sure that you feel at home. If you're watching from YouTube, subscribe so that you don't miss the next lesson.